mypmnation.com.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here at The Planet with Mr. Tim Martin working the board as always. If you need a DJ for your event, go to centralnhevents.com. Keyword shindig. No, I'm just kidding about the keyword thing. Unless you have that. Do you have that on your website, Tim? That'd be awesome. You should add that. Where you can people can type in shindig.
I'll look into it.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. Think about it. Something new for 2012, you know?
Yeah.
All right. But mention Shindig and Tim will give you a discount. What about if they mention Local Outbreak?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll throw that in there too.
I'll do that.
All right. Or if
I prefer Shindig.
But yes, Tim prefers Shindig. You probably get a bigger discount with Shindig. So go to centralnhevents.com if you need a DJ for your Shindig. Tim does a great job. Sitting here with the guys from Lyriscyde. How are you gentlemen tonight?
Doing pretty good.
You, sir, tell me who you are and what you do.
Brandon Buxton. I go by the name of Big Bucks. I am one of the vocalists or MCs on and in the group.
All right. Big Bucks?
Big
That's
Bucks,
what you,
yes.
Okay, and you?
Gerald Edwards, a.k.a. G Deuce, another one of the MCs in the group.
Okay. And this gentleman next to you who will, go ahead and introduce yourself there, sir.
I'm Bradley Lewis. I'd like to be called Brad, aka Glitch, as my boy G Deuce over here would say. Yeah.
All right, very good. And so the name of the group is Lyriscyde?
Yes, Lyriscyde.
Short for Lyrical Homicide.
Oh, all right. Very good. And you guys brought some tracks. We'll chat in a few minutes, but what do you guys want to play to start the show?
We go with Dominance.
Dominance, very good. So this is Dominance from Lyriscyde here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Every line. Every rhyme. Every time. I grip the motherfucking mic.
Starting to think I'm the only one who isn't artificial. Every time I get on a beat, I'll come with an arsenal energy weapon with extra particles, incinerate everything on my path like a biological missile. Let me give you a little demonstration of my circulation. This is a motherfucking chemical creation, born from an ancient civilization where the only way you can kill somebody is by using retaliation with an advanced selection to kill you in different ways. This is my example of a homicidal rage. Instead of using force to kill you with a single page, and I'm a beast that has just been released from a stage, equipped with a gauge, ready to kill everyone that's away from the stage. I'm so insane, I'll paint the world with your brain and use the blood that I just spilled to autograph my name. Glitch. We are the most dominant forces that came to save. Lyriscyde is the motherfucking name. Every time you listen, you'll never hear the same. Cause we are the most dominant forces in the fucking game. We are the most dominant forces that came to save. Lyriscyde is the motherfucking name. Every time you listen, you'll never hear the same. Cause we are the most dominant forces in the fucking game.
To join my clan, you have to master the mic. You have to travel across the universe faster than light. You have to put out a star, destroy your planet with your bare hands. Kill every single MC and take all their fans. With lyrics hot enough to make the ocean evaporate. Smoking weed, passing out, seeing ghosts when I'm half awake. I got codes to activate the ship I crashed at Roswell 70 years ago. Sent to Earth to cause hell, destroy y'all and eliminate humanity. Just give up forever if it happens what you plan to be. Cause we're the most dominant force in the game. Make a mic burst in the flame. Every MC is cursing my name. So send an army and they can't do anything to touch us. Lyriscide's on top and they want anything above us. Hear our music and you'll automatically love us. Telling each and every whack MC to bring the motherfucking ruckus.
We are the most dominant forces that came to save. Lyriscyde is the motherfucking name. Every time you listen, you'll never hear the same. Cause we are the most dominant forces in the game. We are the most dominant forces that came to save. Lyriscyde is the motherfucking name. Every time you listen, you'll never hear the same. Cause we are the most dominant forces in the game.
Bitches with my words as if I was an Aztec, right? Killing info concepts, leaving out nonsense. Only speak if I was telling my story telepathically entangled in the skits on my state. I rate mainstream MCs as bitches beneath me, cause when I spit lyrically it's hard to touch me, cause my spit's sick, intelligence in every flick of the tongue, the bell is rung. Route 10, one-on-one, I'll give you a chance. I'm not gonna rate you as done, just remember some lyrical spit coming off my lips. This shit.
We are the most dominant forces that can't be tamed. Lyriscyde is the motherfucking name. Every time you listen, you'll never hear the same. 'Cause we are the most dominant forces in the game. We are the most dominant forces that can't be tamed. Lyriscyde is the motherfucking name. Every time you listen, you'll never hear the same. 'Cause we are the most dominant forces in the game. We are the most dominant forces that can't be tamed. Lyriscyde is the motherfucking name. Every time you listen, you'll never hear the same. 'Cause we are the most dominant forces in the game. We are the most dominant forces that can't be tamed. Lyriscyde is the motherfucking name. Every time you listen, you'll never hear the same. 'Cause we are the most dominant forces in the game.
Local Outbreak here on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here with the guys from Lyriscyde. Is it just the three of you in the group, or is there anybody we're missing?
No, it's just
nope.
us.
Just us three, yeah.
All right, good. Because if somebody doesn't make it, we make fun of them on the air behind their backs. So I'm glad that you're all here.
Well, no, you can still make fun of G-Deuce, so it's fine.
All right.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, he's here. I don't know what to pick on him about. Usually we just, say, okay.
He is half black.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I'm not going there.
No racism. No racism. All about the love.
That gets awkward.
Keep the racism out of it.
So where does the name come from? How'd you guys settle on the name Lyriscyde?
Honestly, it was me and Glitch were just hanging out in the studio trying to think of names. We had a couple of stupid names floating around before G-Deuce actually came into the group, and we were just sitting there, because our style is more lyrical, more smart, kind of educational. Not really educational, but like we're not dumb rapping about money and females running around,
Yeah.
And we're like, we can do lyrical, we kill people with that lyrical homicide, and we kind of just came to Lyriscyde, and we fell in love with it, and that's what we represent now.
Yeah, no, I dig the name. What do you mean when you say, what kind of things do you guys rap about with your lyrics? I mean, what's some of the subject
Pretty much
matter?
just anything. We have a really imaginative style, so
Yeah.
pretty much whatever's on our mind, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do come out with life stuff. We have different styles. We'll rap about life. We'll rap about just be lyrical with it. It's not just the same thing you hear on the radio nowadays. Like I got money. Messing around with 34 different girls. I got 27 rooms in my house for no reason. It's this is real stuff. We're not rapping about I'm packing a Glock 9 and I'm shooting people. No, it's smart. It makes you want to think. It makes you like if you're cruising around, you just vibe to it and you really feel the music and see where we're coming from. It's great. People love it.
That's good. How long has Lyriscyde been together?
About a year, right?
Oh, so it's fairly new.
Yeah.
Yes.
About a year. Officially about a year. You got the studio going, so about a year and a half, a little bit, something like that.
What is it that brought you guys together?
Just a common love for music.
Yeah.
Like I said, me and Glitch were chilling, and one of the other artists we had, kind of left, had a falling out, all of us, and
let's hear the dirt. What happened?
He just kind of chose his girl and a lot of bull over the crew, and just a lot of drama. We could have easily just incorporated everybody, but he just kind of fell out. So don't really hang out with him, chill with him too much. I mean, be awesome trying to get him back in. I mean, he was a good artist.
Really? Yeah.
And then we were chilling, and Glitch was like, "Yo, my boy spits." He was out of Concord. He came down, and Lyriscyde is now what it is today. Yeah, he came down and showed us how to rap. Brought the fundamentals in.
Do you guys have a lot of tracks? I mean, you have a full length disc, right? So
yeah, we have 9 tracks on this CD, and at the moment we've just been in the studio a lot, just trying to work on some new stuff, get it out there. Currently
working on a second album / mixtape.
Okay.
We do have a lot of tracks that just kind of floating around, stuff that we like to listen to and laugh at.
Really?
Some of the stuff is either ridiculous or just funny stuff, that older stuff that you go back to and like, wow, why did I think of that? That's just horrible.
Yeah. But you've been together for such a short time, so I mean, you guys must write and record pretty quick if you got this much material already.
We do. If we can actually get down in the studio for a good couple of hours, if Gerald can get down, get a ride. He's not throwing his own whip right now. You get on that.
Yeah, but, Mom's driving me around.
Really?
When he can get down, if we can get in the studio, good early morning, we can usually bang out like 2 or 3 songs, full songs, nice songs. Then, like I said, I'll sit by myself and fix stuff and master it a little bit.
Yeah.
Try. Do my best.
So, do you have a studio in your home? Or
I
how
do.
Does that work?
I actually turned my spare bedroom in my home into a studio. There's a lot of money in that, but
yeah.
I'm broke now. But I love music, so
yeah, absolutely, very good. So, the full length, is that officially out or?
Right now it's more like a demo / mixtape. You know, we do our live shows. We do hand it out for free.
Okay.
As of right now, we are looking for people to help. You know, that make beats and stuff like that, try to get more stuff so we can really get out there and sell and, support other local people. But as of right now, it's just our demo. We hand it out for free. People want to hit us up on like our Reverb page and our Facebook page. We got downloads
YouTube.
on that. Just go for it.
Yeah.
We are trying to get the viral side of it, get the YouTube out there, but
right.
It's all free right now.
Yeah. Well, it seems like that's how a lot of it's going anyway. In terms of the way I look at the music industry, and I've people, regular listeners of this show, have heard me say it many times, but I think, although now there has been some recent evidence to the contrary, because CD sales are up actually in 2011 in the United States, but for a long time I felt that we will eventually reach a point where the music itself is completely free, where it's as though the music itself is no longer product, but strictly promotional, and the product is buying the ticket to see the live show and the merchandise, and that's where artists will make pretty much all their money.
Yeah.
But the music, as people download more and more,
was trying to sell it. People can just find it on YouTube. They like it. They can always just find a website to pirate it. It's not. Right. It's not like they're gonna be okay. I have to go pay so much money for this when I can just type a different, domain name or website name in and bang, there it is, free.
Yeah.
So at the same time, you might as well make it free. You promote it. You promote your shows, and people show up. You're gonna make your money right there, like you said.
Right.
So,
do you guys play a lot of shows?
We've done about 4 or 5 now.
Something like that, yeah. We're still getting in there with the live stuff. Done a couple of venues in Manchester. Millie's Tavern. We've done Rocco's Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
We do have one coming up on the 6th. So at Rocco's Bar and Grill, the artist out of Manchester goes by the name of Lumberjack.
Okay.
And the Hennergy Boys. So
okay,
it's gonna be pretty cool. There might be a couple more artists coming in. We don't know yet. Still getting details on that. So
yeah,
it's gonna be pretty cool.
Is it hard when you guys play out? Is it difficult to figure out? Because if you sounds like you have a lot of material for having only been together a short time. Is it difficult to come up with a set list, or do you come up with a set list? Do you do it on the fly, or how does that work?
Since the first show, we've pretty much been using the same set list. Yeah. Maybe switching 1 or 2 songs here, but we're used to the songs we perform.
Yeah.
So
still promoting the first mixtape.
Well. Right.
So we're not quite doing the next one yet because it's not quite finished.
Yeah.
Taking our time on that one. Just keep promoting the first one, and if people want to listen to it, people listen to it. If not, they can still show up at the shows and they'll fall in love with it. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So.
Very good. Well, why don't we play another track? What do you guys want to play from the mixtape?
Vicious Minds.
Vicious Minds. All right. So this is Vicious Minds from Lyriscyde here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Rhymes to break all your bones and bring your neck. Taking shots at Lyriscyde won't bring you fame, won't bring respect. It'll leave your fucking character assassinated. Everywhere you go, you'll be getting booed, harassed, and hated. Spreading deadly sickness can't be cured or vaccinated. Every time I drop a rhyme, I'm leaving fools amazed and fascinated. In hip hop, I'ma shine a beacon of light. I bring the dead back to life whenever I speak in the mic. I can be stopping time and reversing gravity, causing more pain than no Novocaine when drilling a person's cavities. Destroy the planet like 1,000 asteroids right from space. I'll overload your mind, leave all the info in your brain erase. Make you disappear and there won't remain a trace. The devil came to earth, won the battle. I'm the MC that he came to face.
Our minds are vicious minds. It writes in a vicious text like my line. With the rhymes and lines in a vicious bind. Our minds are vicious
you killing MCs with extreme melodies. I must have opened up my brain and showcased my abilities. Release a chemical weapon that affects people mentally. You can make the impossible possible. To see suffer until I sent you to the hospital from illogical weaponry or mental telepathy. These chemicals become biological when combined with a legendary MC. You can split a human brain in 2 different locations. End up going to a party of mine you haven't seen in ages. Grab a pen and study the thoughts that you've never seen. But with a vicious mind you suffer from the deadliest disease. Having depraved thoughts about killing anything and losing humanity. Becoming an animal, everyone will fear for me. I was born with it, there was no escape. But I love having a vicious mind cause it helps me never make mistakes.
I'm on some vicious lines. It writes in a vicious text like my line. With the rhymes and lines in a vicious bond. I'm on some vicious minds. It writes in a vicious text like my line. With the rhymes and lines in a vicious bond. I'm on some vicious minds. It writes in a vicious text like my line. Vicious, fictitious, sick and twisted, dementedly really tormented. The pen and pad is my sentence. Hell if it isn't elegant. Relevance to the pendulum swing. Call me Henry V. I'm decapitating every bitch that doesn't bring forth an aid of my throat. I'm gonna send you home in 150 pieces. My thesis, hope secrets, demons, heathen, control seasons, breathing flames in my nether reasons. Spread to right and be the life really twisted with schizophrenic tendencies that render me vicious in every mind state. Time can't stop me. Every other MC is a carbon copy of me. B.I.G. B.U.X. What my mind thinks it writes in that vicious text. Lyriscyde. I'm on some vicious minds. It writes in a vicious text like my line. With the rhymes and lines in a vicious bond. I'm on some vicious minds. It writes in a vicious text like my line. With the rhymes and lines in a vicious bond. I'm on some vicious minds. It writes in a vicious text like my line.
100.1 The Planet's local outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here with the guys from Lyriscyde, and we got Glitch in on this one. He also mentioned he likes to be called Brad.
Well,
Bradley.
I prefer. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter what you call me.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest.
All right. Well, you did give us a list of options.
Yeah, so it's cool. You can pick one. It's all good.
So, do you guys have a lot of stuff that's? You mentioned there's some material floating around out there online. I mean, is there a lot of material that's online that's not necessarily on the mixtape that you're promoting?
As of right now, no, not really.
Okay.
We do have a couple of some solo projects floating around online right now, a couple songs here and there, but
yeah.
As far as group stuff, the minute it's done, it's online.
Yeah.
We like to be able to, people, if are listening to our stuff and you can see who's constantly listening to it, constant hitting play button and everything else, I mean, we like to keep them with the new stuff. Don't want them just, okay, I heard this song 37 times now, where's the new stuff? They hear the new one, they can listen to that 37 times, then go back to the one.
Right.
You know, so we like to keep it fresh.
Do you guys feel like it's changed in this era of social networking where it's almost like you have to pump out new material on a consistent basis? Yeah.
Definitely. Like, there's so many artists out now that's ridiculous. Like, the other day, I was really thinking about that. Like, you know, I think it was G Deuce's mom over here, and she said, you know, you guys, like, do you really, like, want this? Like, there's so many artists out there. And I was thinking to myself, like, the other day, it didn't really hit me at first. And then I was like, damn, there's, like, a lot of rappers out that are like doing this. And like, I mean, just the other day I was at my girl's house, and she showed me this, like, or her sister showed me this dude who was like rapping or whatever, and like I was like, I didn't even know the kid at all, and he just down the street rapping and has music on Facebook, and I was like, see what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people like,
seems like anybody with a mic nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people. No, I'm not trying to be cocky, but a lot of people aren't too good. Like, but you know, no disrespect. Like, do what you do. Like, you know what I mean. But
right.
Oh, it's whatever.
I mean, especially with like the so-called scene nowadays with actual mainstream, it's just everybody automatically thinks, hey, I mean, this dude's rapping like Dr. Seuss over here. All I gotta do is get on the mic and be like, green eggs and ham, Sam I am, and I made $1 million.
And become famous. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is.
So everybody automatically thinks they can come off, get a mic, and download Fruity Loops and automatically be an MC, and it's just
because it is so accessible now.
It really is.
in this YouTube era, you know, you can make, you know, anybody can make a video and put it up, and it's not as in some ways you can you can definitely get by with less in terms of equipment if you're doing hip hop as opposed to, if you're a rock band.
Definitely.
I mean, it's easier to, like you said, download Fruity Loops and plug in a mic. And I mean, how do you guys approach that challenge of setting yourselves apart and being able to? And again, I know it's a relatively new project, so in some ways it must be that much more difficult, to really build your name. And I mean, what's your strategy?
Honestly, just be ourselves. Just do what we do. And just if people like it, they like it. If not, then we can't. I mean, we could try to change them with we just go harder on the next song,
right?
And we try to just go harder and harder and harder every time a beat keeps coming.
Yeah,
hear a new beat, new inspiration.
Yeah. I mean, besides that, I mean, we also, like I said, our style really does separate us from a lot of stuff you hear nowadays. I mean, a lot of MCs coming out who, I don't want to, sound cocky, but think they can rap.
Right.
Come out. They're copying, all your Young Money, all your Gucci Mane, all these mainstream artists that are out there making millions upon millions of dollars for just being stupid on a track.
Yeah.
I mean, you have artists like us coming out. I mean, our style might, be somewhat the same. You might have terminology. You got some Jedi mind tricks or Immortal Technique. You have all those really good artists coming up that came up from the underground, actually built their name up. But a lot of people don't know them because they're not on MTV every day rapping about how many gold chains they bought last night with their black card. It's just, it's pointless. I mean,
some of the really mainstream stuff seems so dumbed down.
Yeah, it really is.
I was complaining to somebody today about Pitbull. I don't know what you guys think of Pitbull.
Yeah.
I think he's awful.
Back in the day, I think his first album, Miami or whatever it was called, was all right. But nowadays, it's just
Now, in fairness, I only know the stuff that's on the radio as far as Pitbull. I've never listened to a Pitbull CD, but I hear him on these tracks, and it's like that one he does with Neo and 10 other people.
Never heard it.
It's a good thing. But it's like it's just dumb. It's dumbed down, and it's...
I just feel like the age of, the KRS-Ones, the Big L's, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, and all of them, like I said, Jedi Mind Tricks, and more technique, it's just, I feel like they're just slowly driven off the radar, and it's sad because that's real hip hop.
Yeah,
you have all these MCs nowadays saying, "Oh, I'm bringing hip hop back. I'm bringing hip hop back." No, you're not. You're setting it back.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
every time you put on a new track, that's 2 steps back for real hip hop. Real smart stuff. It's just sad.
Yeah, I mean now you can think about it. There actually is J. Cole. You got the J. Cole's, Kendrick Lamar, a lot of underground rappers that are actually getting mainstream shine.
Yeah,
and I mean, we could say hip hop's dead like Nas, but it's really not. I was thinking about that the other day too. There's a lot of hip hop that's alive still. A lot. I mean, it just depends on what you listen to.
Right.
Just the stuff on the radio is not usually, the underground lyricists that are spitting. But I mean, there's a lot of mainstream shine now for the underground rappers that I love. I'm proud of J. Cole. I heard his stuff in a restaurant. I was like, are you serious right now? Workout is on a restaurant. I started singing it. I was like, work out for me, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? He's my favorite. He's one of my favorites. I've known him before he got I
really?
know him personally, but
listening to him.
Yeah,
I wish I did. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, my opinion, I don't think hip hop is dead. I just think it's in hiding.
Exactly.
I think it's in hiding.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
It's coming out though.
It's hidden.
But I think a benefit too of this era that we live in with the internet is that, I mean, we talk about how anybody can get online and pretend to be a rapper, but at the same time, I think some of these like J. Cole and some of the others, Immortal Technique and Terminology, the internet allows them to kind of, because you're not going to hear them on mainstream radio.
Yeah, exactly.
But they can still promote themselves and gain a following through the internet, and hopefully that's what you guys can do too. Ultimately, I mean, you're because if you're probably too smart for mainstream radio. I hate to say it that way, because I love radio.
Yeah.
But there are other avenues if you're smart about how you promote yourselves.
Exactly.
And it looks like you guys are that you can build your following other ways and how do you feel about the New Hampshire hip hop scene? I mean,
what hip hop scene?
Yeah,
there's really not a lot. It's so hard to really.
But is it not that is it not? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but just to clarify, is it not that there's not a lot, or is it just that it's below the surface in terms of?
It's not so much below the surface. I mean, there there are some good artists out there. There are a few artists that can actually, stand on their own and get on a mic and just deliver, and you just stand there with your jaw open like, wow, this dude is amazing.
Yeah.
But a lot of it in, New Hampshire, Manchester, stuff like that is, you see a lot of, you get the rock and roll scenes and stuff. There's not a lot of bars or venues looking to promote the local hip hop and stuff like that, because a lot of times they automatically say, okay, we're gonna get hip hop, automatically gonna have 57 different acts coming in rapping about how much weed they smoked last night, or how much money they so-called have, even though they're getting food stamps every Wednesday or something like that.
Right.
It's just, and they automatically they automatically seem like, oh well, I don't want this kid coming in and every other word coming out of his mouth is explicit, and
right.
It's just either that, or you have the real underground artists coming in. We don't draw the crowd like the mainstream rap does, because everybody has such biased ears nowadays.
Yeah.
They won't even give it a chance.
Yeah, like literally at our last performance we just did at Millie's, Sunday night. Everyone, the artists before us, like, no disrespect to them or anything, I respect their movement, but I mean, all their people came out to see them, and we ended up going on last, which they ended up leaving before. So my boy over here, Buxton, he's like, no, let's get on stage and let's let them know like they still got one more to watch. And we got on stage, we let them know what's up, and like a couple people stayed. A couple people stayed. Most of them left, but we ended up doing it anyways. You know what I mean? Like performed in front of no one. Like, but I felt good doing it. I didn't really care. I felt like there was 1,000 people in the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just have to, come out and tell people, but like, listen, don't walk out the door yet. Don't turn your back to me. Turn around and enjoy some good music.
Like,
I mean, one of the last shows we did at Rocco's, and we got on stage, and the whole crowd was in the back of the room. We had people sitting at the bar. We got on stage, and we're like, yo, no, turn around. Get in front of the stage right now. Listen to some good music.
You got to command.
Everybody's on the bar. I'm like, no, get off the bar. They're not serving alcohol right now. Come over here. There's no point to sit over there.
Right.
You got no food in front of you. Why are you sitting over there? Bring in nachos over here. I'll have one while I spit. That's fine with me. I mean, it's just, it's hard. It really is hard to just catch people and have them really respect.
It's always a challenge.
I mean, once people hear, I mean, not to sound cocky, I mean, I know, G-Deuce and Glitch, we really do have abilities that people are surprised at. I mean, especially me and Glitch being, white boys out of Manchester. I mean, you don't expect it.
I think that it got died down a lot though.
Yeah.
You got Yellow Wolf, Eminem, Eminem obviously, but like Yellow Wolf, there's a lot of white rappers.
Oh yeah. A
lot of them are trying to be like, you got Mac Lethal, Mac Miller, like a lot of them, like Wax over here, it's Gerald's favorite artist, one of his favorite artists, Wax is dope, but like you got also the Machine Gun Kelly. He's not really my style, but I mean he's white too. But he's he's mainstream. He signed to Puff Daddy or P Diddy, whatever you want to call him.
Asher Roth had a pretty big hit
Asher Roth
a few years ago. He's not only white but kind of nerdy.
But he did it. I mean,
you just don't expect it. I mean, a lot of people automatically think, okay, you're a white cat coming out, you're going to mimic somebody. Right. You're going to come out, okay, you're going to act like Eminem, you're going to act like Machine Gun Kelly, you're going to act like this. But when we come out and do our own style, we all have our own unique style. Yeah, we all do lyrical stuff, but we all have our own unique style to it, which is dope, because when we're spitting, like the first verse, like if I come off, okay, he's nasty, he's got a nice flow, then he comes off and he's got some quick flows, some crazy stuff that you don't even expect to come out of skinny little white boy out of the projects. And people are just like, whoa. And then Gerald comes off with that like smooth kind of like
Big L,
different flow, Big L kind of style. And it's just
like,
it throws people off. They're like, wow, okay, these guys are dope. What are they gonna do next?
Right.
And it's sick because it's just all our songs we do live. We don't have vocals in the background like most people do. So if you mess up, you can just stop and your track spits for you.
But we got each other's backs on that. Like they've gotten me once. Like I froze on stage.
Oh really?
Big time.
If one of us messes up, I mean,
almost my whole verse.
Finish the verse. So I mean, it is dope. I mean, if we mess up, we messed up.
But
I feel like in that aspect, people have more respect for us. Like, okay, he messed up. Okay, but he recovered. He came out still swinging. I mean,
I mean, a lot of people told me they didn't even notice. So I was like surprised. I was like, really? Like, I mean, that was a pretty big mess up. How'd you notice that? Like,
Oh, that's cool. That's good.
As long as you recover, I mean, people still have the respect for you.
Exactly. And if you're doing original music, the audience doesn't have to know that you made a mistake.
Exactly. Just keep doing it.
Exactly.
It's awesome. People just vibe to our music. We love it.
Well, let's play another track from the disc. What do you guys want to play?
Lyrical Metamorphosis.
All right. Sounds good. This is Lyrical Metamorphosis from Lyriscyde here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
clash with one because I pack a massive gun that's bigger than the ass of pun. But it don't shoot bullets, it shoots asteroids big enough to leave every state. From Cali to Mass destroyed. Life's got my ass annoyed, cause I got no C in my pockets, always cash devoid. So I gotta come up with a scheme and plan to get some motherfucking green in hand. No longer human, I'm an abomination that's more machine than man. Picture Lyriscyde surrounded by 1,000 screaming fans, spitting fire like a motherfucking demon can.
And encouragement, we are what the gods have sent. They rest out asking my pride, motherfucker, do or die. Why does rap have to die to be brought back to life? My chronotones for atomic bombs. I'm more important than Ramadan and the religion of Islam. Infidels trapping bombs, bomb of devil synagogues. After they fill the barrage through this lyrical montage, I keep my distance from bitches that relinquish, give them seconds through my tenuous spit. I split riffs, comes in places, atomic lift. With my verbal metamorphosis, countless rips from my verbally intoxicating gift. What? I spit scripts, Lyriscyde sick. Yeah, we three know this shit.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here at The Planet with the guys from Lyriscyde.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys have coming up? So you got the big show this weekend, the 6th.
Yeah.
Where is that again?
It's going to be at Rocco's Bar and Grill right on Wilson Street in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Very good. Who are you playing with?
We're going to be doing some stuff, hopefully with Lumberjack. He's right out of Manchester. You can check his stuff out on, Facebook and everything else. And the Hennessy Boys. Yeah. The Hennessy Kids, one of the two. I haven't really looked at their name too much. It's just we got hit up on our Facebook and stuff like that, and we're gonna pass up a show with some locals. So yeah, definitely love to support the local scene.
Absolutely, very good. You guys have anything else coming up after that you want to mention, or
no? We're just still trying to do more shows. You know, so any promoters, anything like that, listening, can you contact us? Facebook, Reverb Nation, YouTube.
Just hit us up, definitely looking to do more shows. Yeah. I don't care, man. If it's your kid's bar mitzvah, birthday, we'll show up and still rock the crowd.
Now, the big question is, what about a shindig? Would you do a shindig?
We are always down for a good shindig.
Nice.
Always down for a good shindig.
Excellent. Maybe you can open for Tim.
Anytime, man.
And for those who are looking for you guys online, to keep up with what you're doing, we should again mention how you spell Lyriscyde.
Lyriscyde.
Okay, very good. And is there a Lyriscyde.com yet, or is it just
not yet. I haven't quite gotten to that yet.
Yeah.
Been kind of lazy. Plus, it's hard to find a decent website builder that is free.
Right, that is
Most
true.
of them are just ridiculously priced. But no, you can check us up on ReverbNation.com/Lyriscyde, Facebook.com/Lyriscyde. Just hit us up anytime. Whether it be, hey, you guys stuff is awesome. I heard you on IPM Nation. I heard you on Planet. Doesn't matter. I mean, just hit us up, good or bad. If you don't like it, let us know what you don't like about it. We'll change it. We'll still give you a shout out. We're not going to be like, oh, you're you're not nice. You're
Right,
mean.
right.
You made me cry. I mean, it's
keeping it positive. That's good.
Either way, it doesn't matter.
That's good. That's good. Well, guys, this has been a lot of fun. Thanks for coming in tonight.
No, thank you.
No problem.
And,
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. We'll play another track in a second. I want to once again thank Tim Martin from CentralNHEvents.com. If you need a DJ for your event, function, or shindig, go to CentralNHEvents.com. You can hire Tim. He does a great job. And what do you guys want to play to wrap up the show?
Well, Lyriscyde Till We Die.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So this is Lyriscyde Till We Die from Lyriscyde here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Thanks, guys.
How can anything be any more worse than death, man? It's got to be the worst thing. Everything else we can fix. You cannot fix death. That's the duty of God, if it can be done. But death has got to be the ultimate worst thing that you see in a neighborhood.
So we leaving the studio, me, Bucks, and Glitch finish recording our disc. Now we hopping up in the whip. There's a foot of snow and it's freezing, but we're gonna go celebrate. Put our disc in the tray and let the volume elevate. Cruising through the streets, bases bumping. You ain't never heard no harder shit. Stop at the store so I can buy us a cigar to split. Cause we're gonna blaze and blaze a lot of it. Feeling on top of the world and I'm in love with the thought of it. Got the blunt roll tight and it lit nicely. Yo, Bucks, be careful on these roads cause it's sightseeing. I don't want us to lose our lives and end up on the news tonight. I just wanna get to where the party's at and drink a bunch of booze and light more weed. So just watch your speed. And can you change the song to track 4, please? This is our illit. We really blaze this track nice. Crossing the bridge and then we hit a patch of black ice.
Am I gonna live? Am I gonna die? Is this gonna be the last day that I'm alive? Am I gonna live? Am I gonna die? Is this gonna be the last day that I'm alive? Am I gonna live? Am I gonna die? Is this gonna be the last day that I'm alive? Am I gonna live? Am I gonna die? Is this gonna be the last day that I'm alive?
Oh shit, now we flying off the bridge. 20-year-old man, I can't die a virgin. Never even experienced love or try giving a fuck. Just what looks like I'm out of luck. Dreams of being an MC no longer apply.
Am I gonna live? Am I gonna die?
The only thought that's still lurking through my head, I can't believe I'm never gonna see my family and friends again. Just about 100 feet from the ground, blacking out, light flashing before me, I can't hear a sound. Eyes open wide, this in my life, running out of time. Everything moving in slow motion, am I gonna die? My final breath is just about 20 feet away. Struggle to look in the mirror for a last glimpse on my face as I watch a single tear fall from my eye. Fuck it, maybe the world would be better off without me alive.
Am I gonna live? Am I gonna die? Is this gonna be the last day that I'm alive? Am I gonna live? Am I gonna die? Is this gonna be the last day that I'm alive? Am I gonna live? Am I gonna die? Is this gonna be the last day that I'm alive? Am I gonna live? Am I gonna die? Is this gonna be the last day that I'm alive?
Black guys, my boys angels from death. I hope God catches royalty check. As my ventricles flex, my boy's deaf. Why was I blessed? I didn't know Queen's anywhere we would rest. As the blue and reds bring the dread, I can feel death's breath. 2019, too young for death. Blessed through this musical mess, glitch and G-deuce. Why was I left? Walk the stairway to eternal rest. Big L, Biggie and Pac to welcome the best. Didn't know Lyriscyde till I died was a literal line. Lyrical mind as the lights fade one at a time. Every line, every rhyme, every song, every time. We place the kind runs through my mind one at a time. Maybe our rhymes will outlast this eternity known as time.
100.1 The Planet's Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
The Planet's Local Outbreak is recorded weekly at the studios of 100.1 The Planet. It's engineered by Tim Martin of CentralNHEvents.com. Matt Connerton of IPMNation.com is the host of The Planet's Local Outbreak. The show is produced and edited by Annie Biello of 100.1 The Planet. For artist links and details about The Planet's Local Outbreak, log on to The Planet's Entertain Me page, WPNHFM.com. The Planet's Local Outbreak is available for download anytime online, IPMNation.com/local outbreak. The Planet's Local Outbreak is a product of 100.1 The Planet and Northeast Communications.
IPMNation.com.